Hi guys, this is Team Spicy Boys bringing you round one of our Friday night Batters Up local tournament. On our left we have Andrew, and on our right we have Tyler. Andrew is playing the lineage swap leader. So as you can see from his hand, he does play a heavy swap engine on this. So it's cool to see different deck nowadays. I believe Tyler is running the Broly HoM. So yeah, let's get to this. So he's gonna play this one drop Chi-Chi here. That's gonna go ahead and grab him his super combo Plucky Pan. That's actually the only 4-drop super combo in the game. Let's see. It has a Shugesh-like effect where you can tap 2 to bring out a swap card. And I forget the swap on it, but I haven't really seen anyone use it in that way. And alright, Tyler thinking about hero to charge here. I didn't really get a good look at Tyler's hand, so I can't even see the options here. He's going to go ahead and charge that path of to greatness here. That's what makes this deck possible, guys. This amazing 3-drop swap card. He's going to go here and play Successor. He's going to go ahead and grab his Grandpa Gohan there. He's going to go ahead and play another Successor of Hope. Let's see, what is he going to grab now? He's going to go ahead and grab the 2-drop Gohan here. That's 2-drop has a swap 3. It does have barrier, so it's going to be able to protect itself. For the most part, all these lineage cards have barrier because they're heavily reliant on going up the chain. So giving them barrier protects them from doing so. Which is a pain in the ass, if you ask me, but alright, so Tyler's gonna go here and attack with lead. He's gonna use lead auto to take a life and then draw a card from deck. Looks to me that Tyler said no combos here, so Andrew did elect to take it. And now he's gonna go ahead and play his Grandpa Gohan. He's gonna go ahead and swap out. Swap 2 for the Gohan. It's gonna go over to Andrew here. He's going to go ahead and charge this Son Gohan here. And, alright. So, we saw that Andrew did end up taking the life from Tyler's last attack, and that was the Successor that he got. So, Andrew's going to go ahead and search out a Grandpa Gohan of himself. That's going to help him go up the chain. You do see Andrew has a plethora of swap targets. Only really one of them is going to be useful at the moment. He's going to go into this carrying Mother Videl. Videl's going to go ahead and boost up probably this Chi-Chi here by 5. That's going to allow him to draw a card there, so that's going to net him an advantage. Andrew's going to go ahead and attack lead into lead, discarding Grandpa Gohan to draw 2 cards. Tyler's going to go ahead and just take the life there, so that's going to put him down to 6. Him being at 6 life by turn 2 isn't too bad for Andrew here. It's when he gets to that 4 life range where you have to pretty much really respect the Broly player, because Shugesh is such a good card now. And I need you guys to note that we did play with the updated ban list, so Super Shenron was dead here. Tyler's going to go ahead and tag lead into this carrying Mother Videl. He's going to end up taking one from life and drawing a card. You know, that's Swift +2. And alright, let's see what Andrew likes to do here. This is 10 to 5. He would have to drop 10 in order to save this card. He may or may not do so, who knows. And he's just going to let the Videl go. Better to save the combo power for Tyler's bigger plays. Alright, Tyler here is going to go ahead and tap 1. And he's going to go ahead and play the Planet Vegeta here. And considering he is coming up on the 4 life streak, he's probably going to end up searching his super combo, which is Shugesh. For those of you that don't know but should know what Shugesh does at this point, is it's a super combo, and when you combo out, you get to drop a Saiyan card with 3 drop or less from your hand onto the board. Overall, card is insane, and that's why this card is the reason why Chrono is even a thing. So any meta that Shugesh becomes like relevant again, it makes me pretty sad, just because Shugesh is such a scary card to deal with. And alright, so now it's gonna go ahead and go back over to Andrew. Let's see what Andrew charges for his turn. To be fair, I don't really remember what half of these lineage cards do. I only really know of the 1, 2, and 3 drops. Those are the ones that are most frequently played. But I do know this leader, when it attacks, you get to drop a lineage card and draw 2 cards. So that's definitely a thing. Tyler's going to go ahead here and combo out the Crisis Crusher. Crisis Crusher is not going to be like a really good matchup, because in a sense you could count as the quote-unquote mirror match if Tyler's card touch barrier and he's lineage. There's all the chances that Andrew has lineage cards, and he's not going to have a 1-drop that's going to stick around on the board long enough for Crisis Crusher to even give value. Anyways, that's the thing about swap that kills me. Your 1-drops never stick around, man. You can't punish them. Alright, so it looks to me that Andrew's just going to end up just passing turn there. You can see that he's really he's like in a weird spot. He doesn't have any of the 2-drops to help him go up his own chain there, and that's putting him in just a really bad spot, because the more turns he gives Tyler, the worse it is for himself. So Tyler here will probably end up going into his Path of Greatness play from his hand, and then look to set up probably an HoM play the following turn. So Tyler is at 4 life here, so he can make things happen. The thing that you want to remember is that for this particular deck that Tyler plays, he wants to get to turn 4 and then use the Path of Greatness to swap 4 to bring him out. Well, it's swap 8, but you tap 4, sorry, to bring him out, and then you get to tap 3 cards on your opponent's side of the board, ignoring barrier. It does have triple strike dual attack, but the main point is, for these decks, you go ahead and you awaken your leader, because you want to hold off the awaken, because you want until the turn that you can actually go off, and then you're going to go ahead and have 2 energy, which leaves up 1 room to go ahead and tap an energy to play Victory Strike, and the other energy to Bad Ring Laser if you need to. And that's pretty much what the deck's trying to go for. So anyways, while I was ranting on, Tyler is just going to go ahead and play the Whis here, drawing an extra card. You see that he doesn't end up swapping out this turn. So Tyler's looking really just to go the distance here. Andrew's board presence is no threat to Tyler, so he seems okay to try to just mount to the combo in his hand if he needs to. Alright. Alright, so Andrew is here sitting at 4 energy. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to go end up and tapping 3 energy here. And he's going to go end up playing this this 3-drop here. And the 3-drop, when it enters the battle, think of it like Explosive Son Goku, where it kills a card in rest mode. Or KOs a card in rest mode. And it does have, I think, swap 5 on it, if I'm correct. So he might not attack with it and just save it for higher combos, but he decides, okay, I'm going to just put on the pressure. I do have barrier. So Explosive Son Goku Shugesh combo shouldn't work. And this guy is going to be 20 to lead. And alright, so Tyler is going to go ahead and use, I think that's the Kind-Hearted Saiyan Goku. And that's the other super combo that Tyler looks seem to be running a 2-2 split. And he combos out another Whis from his hand. So that is going to be 25 to Andrew's 20. And now this is going to be another 10 to lead. Andrew's going to go ahead and discard the Gohan he just played himself. And that's going to net him 2 cards. Andrew's hand set is looking really good. He's stuck in this weird spot where he's really just waiting now until he can just start popping off himself. This is pretty much the first amount of like real board presence that Andrew's had in terms of swap mechanics, that is, because he did have the Grandpa Gohan, and then the Grandpa Gohan went into the Videl, but that's not gonna the only thing it did was net Andrew an extra card. And that's about it. So here, Tyler's going to end up Shugeshing out the Path of Greatness here. So that right there, this is the reason why Shugesh is such a strong card. Because that is just going to allow him to... that's going to allow him to pretty much not have to tap the 2 energy. And yeah, it's just free. Free cards are great, man. Alright, so this is Tyler's 4th energy turn. He's yet to awaken, so he is indeed in a great spot. If anything, this should be Tyler's kill turn, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see what he ends up doing here. So he's going to go ahead and charge the Bloodlust here. Charging Bloodlust against this matchup, it's not too bad. Just Bloodlust in this matchup isn't as devastating as you think it is, unless the card says, hey, I win. But the issue is, like, you Bloodlust one of these barrier guys, they're just like, okay, I won attack, and then they can't do anything about it, and then you just pass turn. The Broly itself, when it's awakened, can't target you because you have barrier to put you in rest mode. So you see that Tyler did end up going and playing Path of Greatness, tapping Andrew's last energy there, and then awaking immediately. And now he's going to go ahead and pitch a card, and now playing that Victory Strike. And what Victory Strike does is, if he deals any amount of damage to your opponent, then that damage amounts to game. So pretty much, I did damage to you, I win. And that's what it is. And alright, Tyler took it. Pretty fast game 1 overall. Alright, but as always, my guys, stay spicy and stay tuned for game 2.